Why are you here?
I don't know yet. At first, I thought I was just gonna be able to tie my sister alone. And I'm a little intrigued by you, Nick.
The movie begins with Alexia. Alexia has monoamniotic twins, the type that shares everything. They came into the world already, depending entirely on each other. Not even Alexia, their mother, could compete with their bond. They are 31 now. This is Anna. Calm, reserved, romantic. She's creating a profile on a dating app. Her carefree sister, Zoe, is amused. She mocks her bio, says it's boring, too honest, tells Anna to shave 2 years off her age because men prefer younger women. Anna refuses. She will not lie. Reminds Zoe the profile is not for her. Zoe fires back, says she would never humiliate herself with dating apps. When Anna asks if she ever feels lonely, Zoe shrugs. Why would she? She already has her. Soon, Anna finds a match, a guy named Gus. The two meet for drinks, and instantly, the chemistry feels effortless. He is charming, funny, easy to talk to. Gus is a stock trader. Suddenly, he reveals that his real name is actually Nick. Gus is just his middle name. He was embarrassed someone might recognize him on the app. Anna smiles, then asks him for one thing: complete honesty, no matter what happens between them. Nick agrees immediately. The night stretches on, but from across the bar, Anna sees Zoe in the crowd. The next morning, their conversation continues. They agree to see each other again. Meanwhile, Zoe waits outside Anna's office. Anna asks why she never comes inside. Zoe says the people at the shelter give her the creeps. Then she changes the subject, asks why Anna ignored all her texts last night. Says she was worried the guy might have assaulted her, or worse. Anna brushes it off, says she was busy. Then Anna asks her why she followed them last night. Zoe denies it. Soon, Anna and Nick become almost inseparable, and Zoe notices it immediately. For the first time in years, she begins to feel abandoned. Their father, David Mercer, appears, and it is obvious he feels disappointed in Zoe somehow. Moments later, Alexia joins her in Anna's room. Zoe casually admits she spied on Anna's date, says she does not trust Nick. He is too handsome to be harmless. Alexia immediately tells Zoe to leave Anna alone. Later that day, Nick arrives to pick Anna up for a movie date, but he sees a man behaving strangely around her. He rushes forward, ready to attack the man, but Zoe quickly steps in. The man, Ewan, is suffering from Tourette syndrome, a neurological disorder that causes involuntary sounds and movements. Nick immediately apologizes awkwardly, but strangely enough, that protective outburst seems to affect Anna deeply. She brings Nick back to her place. He is stunned by the size of the place. He never expected a woman who works at a shelter to come from that kind of wealth. Anna explains that she was simply born lucky, so she tries to use that privilege to help others. Then, slowly, the night becomes more intimate. Afterwards, while wandering upstairs, Nick notices a photograph of Zoe. He freezes. Then Anna appears, explains that Zoe is her identical twin sister. She adds that Zoe has struggled for years, emotional breakdowns, and addictions. Later, Nick is at the office, clearly in a happy mood. Then, a call comes from his sister, Rebecca. She tells him their mother, Pamela, has broken her hip, but worse, the doctors have discovered advanced cancer. Meanwhile, Zoe relentlessly teases Anna about finally sleeping with Nick. Right then, Nick calls. He informs her about his mother. Anna insists on accompanying him to the hospital. At Pamela's bedside, Anna introduces herself, gently covers the woman's cold feet with warm socks, speaks with such sincere kindness that Pamela smiles at Nick knowingly. Later, overwhelmed in the hospital entrance, Nick suddenly drops to one knee and asks Anna to marry him. No ring, no speech prepared. He simply says he does not want to waste another second. Anna says yes immediately. From nearby, Rebecca watches the whole show. She congratulates them, though her expression suggests uncertainty more than happiness. When Anna tells Zoe about the engagement, Zoe explodes, says Anna barely knows the guy, and yet she is already agreeing to marry him. Zoe says Anna trusts people far too easily. Anna defends Nick fiercely. The argument grows sharp, familiar. Soon after, Anna brings Nick home to meet her parents. They are both visibly shocked when they told them they are engaged. Still, David and Alexia force polite smiles and try to remain calm. Nick respectfully apologizes to David for proposing without first asking for his blessing. But strangely, David seems less concerned about the proposal itself and more interested in what Anna told him about her past. Nick awkwardly admits that she has not told him much. Right then, Anna walks in. Dinner is ready. At the table, Anna asks why there's no plate set for Zoe. Alexia calmly explains that Zoe will not be joining them tonight, says Zoe is busy. Anna is not happy. Then she excitedly reveals their wedding plans. They want to hold the ceremony at the mansion in just 6 weeks, soon enough for Pamela to still attend. The next day, Anna notices that Rebecca seems unenthusiastic about the wedding, trying to make her feel included. Anna asks her to become her bridesmaids. Rebecca reluctantly agrees. Meanwhile, after failing to get through to Anna, Zoe decides to try Nick. She asks him to meet her alone, in secret. Nick agrees. At dinner, Nick is shocked. She looks exactly like Anna, and she sees the effect that has on him. She pulls up an old dating profile of Nick, begins asking pointed questions about honesty and loyalty. Nick says he simply forgot to delete it, insists he truly loves her sister. Zoe is not buying it. Then she reveals something disturbing. Anna was once married, but it ended badly. The guy cheated on her. It traumatized her. Before Nick can fully process it, Zoe changes her tone completely, says Nick intrigues her, suggests they continue the conversation upstairs. Nick is shocked, overwhelmed and confused, and against his better judgment, Nick goes to her room, and then it happened. The next morning, Nick feels guilty and awful, but Zoe acts calm, too calm. Nick lies to Anna, says he had too many with the guys last night. He can't make their appointment. But the moment he hangs up, he's in bed with her sister, and it doesn't stop there. They continue seeing each other behind Anna's back. Later, Nick confronts Anna about the marriage she never told him about. Anna quietly confirms everything, adds that the woman her ex-husband cheated with was Zoe. Nick is taken aback, but she forgave her. Zoe was deep into addiction, vulnerable and unstable. Anna believes her husband took advantage of that weakness. Nick holds Anna close while hiding the exact same betrayal from her. The wedding preparations continue. At the bridal boutique, Anna likes a delicate lace wedding dress, but when Zoe arrives, she immediately pushes Anna towards a completely different gown, something revealing, far more Zoe style than Anna's. This time Anna stands her ground, but when she later returns for alterations, the lace gown has been slashed along the seams. The seamstress is not happy at all. Anna says she will pay for the ruined dress and reluctantly accepts the backless gown instead. She already knows exactly what happened. Back home, Anna confronts Zoe directly, says she loves her, but this obsession has to stop. Nick is now the most important person in her life, and for the first time ever, she finally feels ready to step out of Zoe's shadow. Says she might not want her at the wedding. Zoe says fine by her. Soon after, Zoe unexpectedly appears at Rebecca's house, drops disturbing hints about her and Nick, but careful never to say anything directly. Rebecca is confused. Meanwhile, Zoe meets Nick again. Nick confronts her about what Anna told him. Zoe snaps. She tells him their affair was a test, and just like Anna's ex-husband, he failed it too. Anna would be devastated if she found out, then urges Nick to run away with her. Nick asks if she is serious or simply playing games. Zoe stares at him coldly and says eventually he will have to choose, then walks away. Nick is left sitting there, trapped between guilt, desire, and a decision he cannot make. Disturbed by what Zoe hinted at, Rebecca goes to the Mercers. Alexia begins telling old stories about the twins growing up. She keeps talking without actually answering the question. Then, suddenly, David walks in, says there are a few stories he would like to share as well. Instantly, Alexia grows tense. For some reason, she does not want him talking to Rebecca, but David insists. Then, Alexia's mood shifts. With tears, she quietly says, "It's not Zoe's fault." Rebecca freezes. Alexia knows about Zoe and Nick. Shocked, Rebecca heads straight to Anna, tells her everything. Completely shattered, Anna calls Nick. Through tears, she tells him she knows the truth. She never wants to see him again. Nick immediately tries calling Anna back. No answer. Panic takes over. He rushes to her house and finds the front door opened. Inside, Anna lies motionless on the floor, covered in blood. Nick collapses beside her, desperately calling her name. Then suddenly, he gets slams in the back of his head. Everything goes black. When Nick wakes up, the body is rolled up. Zoe stands calmly with a bat. Nick demands to know why she did it. She coldly tells him he wanted her to end it. He refused to choose, so she makes the decision for him. She tells him she told Anna about the affair. She thought Anna might take her own life, save them both the trouble. But instead, Anna fought back, says killing her was an act of mercy. Nick tries to call the cops. Zoe tells him they are in it together. While Nick was unconscious, she pressed his fingerprints onto the knife. She even scratched him with Anna's fingernails to plant DNA evidence beneath them. And the story for the police is already prepared. Nick supposedly became obsessed after Zoe rejected him, then snapped and stabbed Anna in front of her. That's when Nick realizes he's trapped. Then Zoe gives him instructions. There is an abandoned building on the east side of town with an industrial incinerator. No security cameras, no witnesses. She knows the access code. She once hooked up with a guy who worked there. Orders Nick to drive straight there and destroy the body. With no option, Nick obeys. At the building, he drags the rolled up carpet and feeds it into the incinerator, then drives home in total shock. Zoe is sleeping peacefully. He runs to the bathroom, vomits violently. The next morning, Zoe acts like nothing happened. She excitedly makes heart-shaped pancakes, speaks in Anna's voice, and casually asks Nick whether heart-shaped pancakes should be served at the wedding. That's when he notices she's wearing Anna's engagement ring. Nick feels reality collapsing around him. Desperate, he rushes to David and confesses everything: the affair, the murder, the body, the incinerator. He admits he no longer even knows whose body he destroyed. Maybe it was Anna who killed Zoe. David listens silently, then says something that completely stops Nick cold. Zoe died 3 years ago. She stabbed herself after a devastating breakup. Anna was the one who found her body. After that night, Anna slowly began losing herself, hallucinating, always talking to her. She started wearing Zoe's clothes, driving Zoe's car. She even bought the exact same dress Zoe died in. And when Anna stopped speaking about Zoe and instead began speaking as Zoe, he realized how serious the delusion had become. He keeps a photo of Zoe's body hidden away, showing Anna the image is sometimes the only thing capable of pulling her back to reality temporarily. But Alexia still encourages the fantasy, says he believes Anna played a trick on him, perhaps with the help of Iwan. Nick is confused. He insists someone is dead. He's sure he destroyed a body. Then, David reveals something even more disturbing. Rebecca visited him the previous day, and he told her everything. Panic immediately sets in. Nick tries calling Rebecca. No answer. A flashback reveals what really happened to Rebecca. Before she arrived, Alexia called and warned Anna, and the body Nick incinerated. Turns out, it's his own sister. Before Nick can even process the horror of it all, Anna suddenly walks in. Nick immediately goes after her, but Anna accuses him of killing Rebecca to keep Pamela's money all to himself. She claims the police showed her security footage of him destroying Rebecca's body. Nick lunges at her on the stairs, but Anna fiercely fights back. And when Nick finally regains himself, he finds Anna with Alexia, both acting terrified. Nick calls her Anna. Alexia angrily says she's Anna with him and Zoe with her. She can be whomever she wants. Nick asks why. Anna reminds him he cheated on her. Nick says she's crazy. She reacts angrily. David steps in, asks her what really happened, but Anna turns on him. Apparently, when they were young, Zoe caught him with another woman. Says Zoe was never the same after that. David says he and Alexia worked through it, tells her they can still help her. He calmly hugs her, but Anna only whispers one thing: infidelity has consequences. Then suddenly, she stabs him. Chaos erupts. Nick tries to calm her, but she lunges at him. Before he can react, Alexia hits him in the head. Everything fades again. When he comes to it, the police are outside. Alexia calmly tells them Nick murdered her husband, and Anna confirms the story. Both mother and daughter claim they witnessed it happen. Nick is clumsily holding the knife. He is arrested immediately. He watched Anna in disbelief. Moments later, Anna sits with her mother. Softly, she asks whether Zoe will ever forgive her. Alexia gently asks, forgive her for what? Anna says it was her fault. Zoe stabbed herself. She slept with Scott, the only guy Zoe ever loved. Alexia reassures her that everything will be okay, says she will talk to Zoe, that nothing can break the bond between twins. And with that delusion, the movie ends. Thank you for watching. Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you were captivated by the story, please like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite thrillers.